Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and the Beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, January 14 show that Hope Logan was told by Liam Spencer that she wasn't safe with Thomas Forrester, but Hope insisted that Thomas was unrelated to Emma Barber's death. Hope expressed that she didn't believe Xander Avanche should be spreading lies, and that she didn't think Liam should decide whether or not she married Thomas. Liam questioned whether Hope loved Thomas, despite her assertion that she understood the true nature of the guy. Hope maintained that her emotions were personal, but Liam cautioned her that additional secrets would undoubtedly surface. Thomas reaffirmed to Forrester Creations that even if he wasn't a saint at the time, he wasn't to blame for Emma's horrifying conclusion. Thomas praised Steffy Forrester for believing in him as she gave him an embrace. On Friday's B&B episode, John Finnegan evaluated Eric Forrester at the hospital and provided encouraging news on his progress. Eric was overjoyed to meet RJ Forrester and Luna Nozawa when they dropped over. Eric had some alone time with Luna and asked RJ for some water after thanking Finn for everything. Eric used it as an opportunity to reassure Luna that she was unique and to offer assistance with her connection with RJ. He listened from the doorway as Luna talked about how much RJ had improved her life. Luna didn't mind because she meant all of her compliments after RJ acknowledged that he had heard. Eric reminded RJ and Luna that life was valuable and that you have to give love all you had when it found you. Steffy revealed that Thomas denied any role in Emma's death when she met with Finn. Steffy persuaded Finn to back off since she believed she knew Thomas better than anyone else, even if Finn wasn't as sure of that. When they got back to the cabin, Thomas was happy with Hope's romantic arrangement, but he was also eager to discuss the night Emma crashed. Thomas didn't want there to be any secrets between them since he loved Hope so much. The news that Thomas had been withholding information for so long caused Hope to become anxious. Thomas stated he was happy they were finally talking about it and wanted to tell her everything about that night after Hope urged him to be entirely honest. Thomas clarified that he went after Emma after his altercation with her, which was captured on camera. Thomas said that he erased the GPS footage that would have shown him at the scene because he knew how horrible it would appear. Thomas said that he drove quite quickly while pursuing Emma. Mulholland Drive may be hazardous after dark, particularly if you're fast. Despite claiming to have witnessed the collision, Thomas reassured Hope that he wasn't the reason. Thomas said no one could have survived that when Hope inquired whether he had attempted to obtain assistance. Emma didn't actually die the way Xander said, since Thomas firmly maintained that he never intended for her to. Thomas pleaded with Hope to forgive him after he insisted that he had done nothing to purposely hurt Emma. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope will need to process all of the surprises and choose what comes next. According to Bold and the Beautiful teasers, there's excellent news regarding a Spencer family member who will soon make a comeback to the screen. On Wednesday, January 17, Darren Brooks will reprise his role as Wyatt Spencer, much to the delight of fans who were let down by his departure news in October. Following his removal from the opening credits, Brooks sent a bye for now message on Instagram. But Brooks was unambiguous about his possibility for a return as Wyatt Spencer, and it was evident that this happened quickly. Wyatt has every incentive to get back into the game now that Bill Spencer is back on the dating scene. Wyatt has to come up and make fun of Bill for the new woman in his life, since he's always up for a good joke when he sees his father. It appears that Wyatt will be doing just that when Darren Brooks makes his visit on January 17. We know Lee Finnegan will blow up at Poppy Nozawa in the same episode, but we don't yet know what will happen in Wyatt's new scenes. It makes reasonable that Wyatt would be questioning his father about his relationship with Poppy and supporting her romantic endeavors while Lie is cautioning Poppy to avoid Bill. Maybe Bill, Wyatt, and Liam Spencer will talk about Bill and Poppy's prospects of being together in the future. Liam and Wyatt will undoubtedly want to give assistance now that Bill is at last getting over his relationship with Katie Logan. Sooner or later, Bill and Poppy will go on another date, so Wyatt can support him and hope for a nice conclusion. Of course, if B&B is working on a new, long-lost kid narrative, there's even more reason to welcome Wyatt back to the canvas. In the case that Luna Nozawa is indeed Bill's biological daughter, she will ultimately have to meet and get to know her brothers. However, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Darren Brooks will return to the character of Wyatt Spencer and help turn things around, so check back for more information on his future. Liam illuminates Trust at the lodge that she is neither genuinely or sincerely protected with Thomas. Imagine a scenario where he pushes her down a precipice too, and she expresses something to stir his more obscure side. Trust demands that he didn't have anything to do with Emma's demise. "What are you going to do?" Liam derides. "Are you intending to marry him?" Trust declares that is not his choice. Liam stresses more than he used to about her. Thomas isn't a killer, and Xander ought not be circumventing town saying he is. Objects Trust. Liam supposes, in the event that it's valid, he ought to. Trust repeats that it isn't and claims to be no about Thomas as a person. Liam ponders Thomas' actual character. Trust, do you love him? Trust guarantees that her affections for Thomas are private, which is surprising for somebody who openly goes against their relationship. Liam alerts her to be keeping watch for Thomas' next disclosures, saying, "They are out there, and they are coming." Thomas illuminates Steffi at the Forrester fundamental office that despite the fact that he isn't to blame, Emma's demise was a misfortune that actually influences him. "Steph, I didn't kill her." Thomas will not permit Xander to keep appropriating these lies. He wasn't a holy person when he was with them, yet it doesn't mean he isn't responsible. Steffi knows about that. Trust should likewise know about it for Thomas. They embrace as he lets his sister know the amount she has consistently upheld him. Finn visits Eric in the clinic and illuminates him that he is improving brilliantly. Eric offers thanks to him for his fantastic treatment. As RG and Luna enter, RG shakes his granddad's hand. Finn is excited to see Luna and notices her joy. They joke as he encourages RJ to allow Eric to relax. RG and Eric both offer their thanks to Finn. Eric says seeing Luna and RG is great. Luna adds they didn't come with essentially nothing, and she holds his stapler out of her tote as a sign of what's hanging tight for him. He's feeling better it wasn't discarded or neglected. "Neither did you, Granddad," answers RJ. Finn and Steffi have a kiss in his office. He illuminates her about her granddad's great well-being. Hearing that Luna and RG are with him fulfills her. She asserts that she addressed Thomas' inquiry. Finn hypothesizes that he over and again denied Trust lights the dinner table candles in the lodge as Thomas arrives. He embraces her into his arms and gives her a kiss, telling her how lovely the setting looks. Trust guarantees that since the children are with Katie, they have the whole night to themselves. They can arrange in and continue cooperating. That sounds great to Thomas. He declines her wine proposition and says, "Really, I'm all right." Trust feels that he seems a piece bizarre. As per Thomas, Finn had Steffi clarify for him about Emma's demise night. In spite of the fact that it has made to some degree an obstruction between them, he is glad that it is bringing it up once more. Trust thinks about everything that he's attempting to say to her. Thomas will educate her beginning and end regarding that evening since he cherishes her and believes nothing should remain between them. Eric tells Luna at the emergency clinic that he dispatched RG to get water so that he could invest some energy without anyone else with her. "That is guileful," she prods, prior to asking what he needed to discuss. Eric thinks RJ is stricken for her. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.